Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahawashi. Double honors unto the other apostles at Great Millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim. Now, this is a clip from a movie, Superman versus Batman, right? It says, the women in the village heard a voice. Let me. Yeah, I misread it. It said noise, so like noise, voice, whatever. She said like the sky cracked open, right? And this is a famous quote from Sister Polite, who actually got the ball rolling, because now I'm rolling with it. He said, you actually think that a black man is going to crack them skies? You know? And Esau heard that, put it in the movie, because she was talking about how Superman entered in, and then he cracked the skies open. If you watch the movie, then you will hear that thing like some kind of thunder, you know? But the so-called black man is going to crack them skies. Now, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. So, when Ezra's had a dream, right? Which was a vision, which is about to come to pass. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, which is space, and it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Those are the angels. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Now, when it's talking about when he turned his countenance, that's the chariots, the so-called spaceships, UFOs, which are IFOs, identified flying objects, yeah. UFO means an unidentified flying object. IFO means identified flying object. To us, it's identified. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice. And that's talking about them laser beams. Because the Heavenly Father, the chariots are coming to shoot people. They coming with laser beams, man. Like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. Yeah, that's exactly how the people are going to burn. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven. That means everybody else, everybody on the planet, like all the armies on the planet Earth, right, are going to fight with the chariots to subdue the man that came out of the sea. And the sea is talking about space, because it says in the heaven, okay? Multitude, the thousands of heaven and stuff like that, right? I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain, right? And if you look at the movie Independence Day, yeah, let me see. If you look at this movie, it actually looks like a great mountain that just came up out of nowhere. It looks like a great mountain, you know. It does look like a mountain. And it comes in the clouds. And we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna read a couple of scriptures concerning that. Also, the guy Galactus. Galactus in the movie. You should go watch this movie again. This is how Galactus comes in the movie. So this actually represents a spaceship, but Galactus is actually this guy. He's really, really, really big. He's real big, actually. This is how big he is. As a matter of fact, he can grow. Actually, he can actually grow. He can get big. He can get small. He can do what he wants to. But if you read the not the cartoon, a couple of text about him. Now he was actually based on, well, the Most High, and then he was based on Yahawashi because he was his firstborn. He made him Silver Surfer, by the way. I'm talking about Silver Surfer. Oh, look at him here. Talking about this guy. But let me go back to the scriptures now. It says, 2nd Ezra 2:13. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew upon it. That's the spaceship. That's the chariot. That's the UFO. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. Yeah. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet thirst fight. All these nations, they're gonna be scared as hell, but they're gonna, the Most High is gonna put the spirit on them to fight, right? And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire. So the Lord is coming with the Lord is gonna shoot people with this, man. The Heavenly Father is gonna be shooting people with this. We gonna have fun, man. It's gonna be fun, man. Think about it. Yo, I want these devils to pay. These cave beasts, these Edomites, and these other nations. I want them to pay. And that's a righteous spirit. That's a righteous spirit to have, man. Just wanting this, that they turn into dust, vaporize. What's the movie name again? On War of the Worlds or something. War of the Worlds. I think it was 2005. No. With Tom Cruise. Right. And people was turning into dust. In the beginning of the movie, actually. Here you can see the people being shot on people turning into dust. Well, here somebody just turned into dust. Let me see if I can find another one. Well, anyway, somebody just turned into dust over here. Yeah, look. Bzz. Poof. Check. Poof. Turned into dust. That's that laser beam. And that's how the Heavenly Father is going to be, the Lord Yahawashi is going to be blasting people, right? But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath. There's the chariot that's going to shoot the people, right? And out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Yeah, man, sparks and tempests is like electric and wind and stuff like that. Because if you look at this, it looks like a lot of pressure, man. For you to turn into dust like that, it's a lot of pressure, right? And it says, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden, so all of a sudden, of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. This is what's gonna happen to these so-called other nations. Yeah, look at the dust on his face over here. Wait, let me see. Okay, this. Yeah, the dust on his face. This dust is actually the dust of the people, the people that then, the people that died actually, that turned into dust. So yeah, now it says, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So even wait, let me see. So even Ezra was what the hell? Even Ezra was afraid, right? It says afterward saw I the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him another peaceable multitude. These are the elect. Okay. Wait, let me see. Wait. And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, and some of them were bound, and other some brought of them that were offended. I mean, offered. Then was I sick through fear, and I awakened and said. So the ones that are going to be slaves, everybody is going to be brought before him, Yahawashi. The ones that will be glad, that's the hopeful elect. The ones that are going to be sorry, the ones that are going to be bound. Everybody is going to come in front of the Lord Yahawashi, right? Now it says, because the black man is going to crack the sky open, man. Now it says in the book of Psalms, chapter 104, verse 3, who laid the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariots, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. Who does that? Who does everything like this? The Heavenly Father. He's the only one that does this. There's nobody else that can do this. Well, Yahawashi can do it, but it's talking about the Most High, who maketh the clouds his chariot. Right? That's the Heavenly Father, the Most High Yahweh. Right? It says in Numbers 12 and 9. It says, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against him, and he departed, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. So that's the Heavenly Father, his chariot. That's the Heavenly Father, his chariot. The clouds, which are these things, the so-called spaceships, man. And they could come in the form of a cloud, but back in the days, well, we didn't have words like UFO and stuff like that, so they called it the only thing that they know how, which is when you look up in the sky and you see clouds, and all of a sudden you see a chariot, you're gonna say it's the clouds. The clouds, the clouds are moving. So that's what we used to call them back then. Now, Daniel chapter 7 and 13. I saw in the night vision, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancients of Days. The Ancients of Days is the Heavenly Father, the Most High. And they brought him near before him. Yep. So the Son of Man is Yahawashi, and the Ancient of Days is the Most High Yahweh, right? Now it says in let me speed it up. Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, because he's gonna crack them skies. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Now that glory is talking about them chariots, and he's coming with power, because he will not meet thee as a man, right? And Matthew 26 and 64. Yahawashi said unto him, thou hast said, nevertheless I say unto you, hereafter shall ye see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power. That's on the right hand of the Most High, because he's the ultimate power, right? and coming in the clouds of heaven. Those are the chariots. Mark 13 and 26. And then, well, I just read it. This actually, yeah. Now this is 1 Thessalonians 4 and 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, with the angels and the Lord Yahawashi, to meet the Lord in the air. Yeah, man. The ones that survive everything, you know, the World War III, the race war, the famine, the pestilences, you know, everything, the earthquakes, you know, all these type of things. The ones that are kept alive, they're gonna be caught up together into them spaceships. And how? Like this, right? They're gonna be caught up like this. Man, we going upwards, man. We're gonna be caught up together into them clouds, into the clouds, and these are the chariots of Israel. And so shall we ever be with the Lord. Yeah, man, because we're gonna get that infinite body, unlimited energy, infinite, yeah, immortal bodies, man. Not gonna die no more. Revelations chapter 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, Yahawashi, and every eye shall see him. That means every eye on the planet Earth shall see him. And the elder apostle Gabar even said that the people that are blind, the Heavenly Father is going to twinkle their eye and let them see. And they also which pierced him. So the people that pierced the Lord Yahawashi back in those days, they're going to be back here in the reincarnation, and they're going to see the Lord, and they're going to pay for that. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. They're going to cry, man. Even so, Aman. They're going to cry. Cause they expecting they expecting this guy. They expecting him to come. Hey, the false image of Christ. Well, it's the word is getting out there, man. The word is getting out there. Caesar the Borgia, Jesus Christ. Wow, I didn't even know that. Yeah, the false image of Christ. Wow. Yo, man, this truth is spreading. Okay, the devil is a liar. I'm really Caesar Borgias. Yo, yeah, this thing is this truth is spreading, man. This truth is spreading. Okay. So how did God create man, and what did he look like? Okay. Yeah, man. This is what they're actually waiting for to see, because they're gonna cry once they see that it's actually a so-called black man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna cry. They really gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? And he does not have Rasta. So yeah, man, there you have it. A black man is gonna crack them skies, man. Like the sky cracked open. That's how he's gonna come. Okay? And the people gonna hear a noise. The people gonna hear a noise, man. They're gonna see it too. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.